Hello, I'd like to introduce you to the new Hotsy HeatMizer series of radiant portable heaters. These are available exclusively through Hotsy dealers beginning in the fall of 2016. These heaters are great for outdoor sporting events, heating of wash bays, construction sites, warehouse space, anywhere portable heat is needed. We have the HeatMizer 155 and the HeatMizer 115. The features in these two models are very similar. The major differences come in the BTU output and the runtime and the fuel tank size. The HeatMizer 155 has a 17-gallon fuel tank, giving you a 16-hour runtime and produces 155,000 BTUs. The HeatMizer 115 has an 11-gallon fuel tank, giving you a 13-hour runtime and produces 115,000 BTU. Now let's take a look at some of the common features. Probably the most innovative thing is the dual air pass heating cone that we use. A lot of our competitors will insulate their heating cone with a ceramic refractory material that is prone to becoming fragile and cracking and breaking and needing to be replaced. We actually pass air around the outside of the heating cone, keeping the outside of the unit cool to the touch. Very safe to use. The machine again is 155,000 BTUs and it burns at 99.9% efficient. So there's very little exhaust fumes. CO2 levels are low enough that you can actually use this unit in an enclosed, confined space with no problems. Built into the HeatMizer is a 10-inch retractable heat shield. Many of our competitors require that you put a floor mat down to protect any sensitive floor coverings. With the HeatMizer, the heat shield is built in. There's a single bale lifting point so that you can easily load and unload the machine. The angle of the heating cone is adjustable by loosening the screws on the side, and you can position the heat cone in any direction that you'd like it to go. The handle is adjustable so that you can collapse it down for space savings and make it easy to transport. It's got a 17-gallon polyethylene fuel tank that gives you 16 hours of runtime. On the control panel, it's very easy to operate. You have an on-off switch, you have an ignition light, and you have a misfire light to indicate if there's been any problems. A simple pigtail to plug it into 120 volts, and an optional thermostat plug in as well. All the HeatMizer series are CSA approved. There's 3 optional accessories available for the HeatMizer series. First is a fuel cap gauge. Screws right into the fuel tank so you can keep an eye on how much fuel is in the tank. Second is a preheated fuel filter for extremely cold weather climates. And lastly is an optional adjustable thermostat. It's on a 30-foot power cord. It's plug and play right into the unit, and it gets the thermostat out into the room so you can see what the temperature is in the room you're trying to heat. Many of our competitors put the thermostat right on the machine, and that's not really where you want to measure your temperature. You want to get the temperature right out in the room. If you'd like to learn more about the Hotsy HeatMizer series of radiant heaters, or like a free on-site demonstration, please contact your local Hotsy dealer, and you'll soon see that nothing heats like a Hotsy.